Alright guys, let's see. Alrighty, let's see, make sure the audio is working good. As usual, let's see. Alright guys. Yep, that sounds fantastic. Let me pull this up so I can keep track of the stream, and let's see if we can. We'll see if it shows better, guys. I swapped the quality higher, so it should look a little better than the previous streams we've done with the streaming with my friends. I had forgot to swap it up back to 4K, so it should be at least 1080p, if not 4K, in the stream. So we'll check, see how it uploads to YouTube. But that was my bad this past Saturday. I forgot to swap that over. So it's kind of storming here, so we'll see how that goes.
Is there any way I can go like? I'm trying to go further out.
Okay.
Maybe I should push these further back. I already took pictures and stuff. Kind of pushing a little more out of the. So you guys are still kind of on camera, but I think we may have this. I didn't grab my knife. I don't have anything else to.
I always forget something like every stream to do an unboxing, but it never seems to fail. Okay. Let me go grab my knife, and then we'll get the party started. Alright, I'm back. Yeah. Let me know if you guys like the quality. It looks a little better from the last unboxing we did. And then we should be able to stream, I think, this Saturday. We'll so that should be, I think, still good. Everything already in this set's pretty much almost already dead price-wise. There's not a really good. There's not a lot of good stuff we can kind of pull. Usually this is a very good set, but this one's kind of, when I was looking at it a little bit today and then definitely yesterday, it's like, for the most part, most of it seems to be dead. Because usually out of these sets you get some sort of new groundbreaking card out of it, but that doesn't seem to be the case. This will come in handy later on, once we get like the yummy stuff. This will see a lot of play, but until then it's kind of useless at the moment. Dang, we pulled a secret out of the first pack. Hey, that's a good way to get started, I guess. So that's nice. Nice little retrain from the old version. But yeah, let me pull. We'll start out kind of slow as usual, right? I'm going to pull out all the stuff that I need, so I don't have to go back and you have to work for everything, just like we normally do. Let me get this over here. Alright, I'll go ahead and sleeve up our secret. That's crazy to pull one that early, but hey, that happens sometimes. So, alright, hey, we got some the new psychic retrain stuff. Okay, that's good. I wanted it. That's gonna come in handy. That's gonna be a good card. Good Garden, Obsession, and Two Eyes. Okay. Pull that out. I don't really. I gotta start putting some of this stuff. Maybe things are round. Remember, 6 guys will always go through like we usually do at the end, see how we do price-wise still. Like I mentioned before, I don't think we'll do as good as we
usually do. We'll see. I may surprise myself, especially if we pull something good. But yeah, we're going to get some really good pulls on this one to, kind of make anywhere close to back to what I spent on the set. So stay tuned and see if we can pull it off. We got some of the new, some more of the new psychic stuff. Monarchs. I'll be doing some more stuff with the Monarchs as well, so we'll get that good one. Pull that out, pull that out. That'll get some use. Yeah, probably doing all day. I appreciate everybody taking time out of your busy day to definitely tune in. Let's see. And we'll see if we can have some crazy pulls. Usually I do pretty solid, so if not really, really good. So, dang, oh, we got an ultra already. So we got the prime. I definitely wanted him, so I'm glad we pulled that. Got him very early too. I got the new spring card. I got the owl too. So that's nice. I got the thing for soul field spell. I'll just pull off that outside. So those are all kind of good. I'm gonna get 3 of them just to save time. Alright, so we've got a secret and an ultra. So these are back to 9. So these open really good. So I know some sets they're kind of trash how they open, but Galaxy Worm Drake. That's hilarious. That's gonna look like it's gonna be probably pretty good too. So we'll pull that out. That out. Yeah, once we get through the first box, probably the second at the most, then we can kind of start speeding up, because then I should have everything pretty much pulled out, at least common-wise, for the more of the new psychic stuff. So we got the new teleport fusion that we'll be able to play here. The new blaster looks nice. The new hamburger. That's too funny. That's a good one. So yeah, good deal. Yeah, if you guys have any ideas of content you would like to see when we do the RL live duels on the channel on Saturdays, let me know down in the chat, or if you're watching this back, obviously we're live at the moment, but if you happen to watch this back pre-recorded, let me know down in the comments what you guys would like to see for us to do on Saturdays. We've got a bunch of different decks we can use. So we can do all kind of crazy events. This last one we did King of the Hill. Kind of like the standard, King of the Hill from Halo, but just a Yu-Gi-Oh style format. So if you haven't seen that live stream, consider checking that out. Not too bad so far. We've got cards I wanted, so that's the main thing that I care about at the moment. And of course we'll get away from that probably, the more we go, that'll be more difficult for it to go, so we'll see how we keep party going as we keep going. See, we'll pull that out. Yeah, I was like trying to sort stuff so that way when I get done, because we get done doing these, so a lot of times it's exhausting going through all these packs, especially at one time, as quick as we go through them. A lot of the new Gaga stuff for them, more Psychic Monarchs, the new Ignister card. We'll see. I don't think I'll play him in the Malice, but I probably will make an Ignister deck, because I have all the. I have all cards, so we may play around with that, see what it can do.
Yeah, if you guys are just joining in, if you've not yet liked the stream, definitely consider liking the stream. It really does help out the channel a lot, especially this being a smaller channel. Oh, hey, we got another, I'm definitely going to build this deck, so stay tuned for a profile of this. Well, it's kind of like playing Scareclaw, but like a different version in a sense. So it's my style of play, so I figured we'd try it out and give it a spin and see how we do, and see how the deck does overall. So we'll test it out, see how it does, see what I think, see what you guys think. But I think it's definitely worth a shot.
They look cool, if nothing else.
So it may not work out deck-wise, but hey, if it don't, that's fine. But yeah, we'll do that. That gives us some profiles. Union the Sky. Oh hey, we got the new Morganite. I'll definitely be doing stuff with them, because I want to try and put them with the Monarchs. I think they would go really good with the Monarchs. And try and see if I can make Monarchs competitive. Monarchs competitive, so don't be surprised if you see a video of like a competitive Monarch deck profile for 2025. So I got more than enough packs, so we should be able to easily pull everything that we need to pretty much build it. New Dark Flare Swordsman, that looks nice. Oh hey, we got that. We needed him definitely. Return of the Duelist, so always nice when they make a set into a card name, so it's always very interesting. I need to do that, make like a binder and get like all of them, and like all the ones they make cards out of set names and just put them in there, like one by one. I kind of want to do that one day at some point, and that's all it's got. It doesn't matter if it's like that, if it's something common or whatever, just to have it for the sake of having it kind of just to show off for the different ones. I think that would be kind of cool.
Right, yeah, definitely, Brian.
Yeah, I agree. Hopefully they'll do more stuff. It seems like from what other YouTubers that I watched, it seems like that comment seemed pretty sentiment from what I could tell across the board. A lot of people like that. Oh, hey, we got the other one. So that's good. That seemed people that wanted to see more cards that had that type of branding on it. So we'll see if they do something like that in the future, or if this is just a once and done kind of thing. But I've got a feeling we'll see it more often. So Inferno of the Ashen, Beauty in the Sky. Go. They kill me with these names. I can't believe that stuff got more support. That's what got me. Like, wow. I'm not sure if we actually needed this or not. You know what I mean? Oh, hey, we got. Okay, we got the big dude. That's a good ultra to pull. See, pull. That should be 3 ball. That's stop. Cool. That's not common though. Oh, I got one of the new Luna lights. Okay. We haven't pulled her yet. Alright, we'll go ahead and take these. Toss that off to the side. Let's see. I don't know if we could do the camera. There we go. I don't think that's messing up you guys too cheap. Still pretty much see everything. Yeah, still kind of see me. So hey. The new Vanquish. I'm so confused why they made this I guess for everything, I guess exceeds made the most. Besides links, I mean, links to me would make more sense, especially since they already had a link. But yeah. We'll see. Vanquish's still supposed to be kind of making a comeback after with the new support we're getting here. So we'll see if that actually follows the same trend. If so, definitely I can see Scareclaw be even more meta viable, because the only thing that has a chance really that's in the meta of doing anything with it really is Malice. Just because of the mostly the remove from play, mostly obviously they use links, but Scareclaw itself can shut it down. So, and I don't necessarily need to use the link effects. I could just do, we could just jumbo beat them down with like the link one and just gain attack and just bam 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 over everything. Right. Just boost it up with Straddle and OTK over everything else. So. Alright, we got, what, 6? Yeah, 6 packs left counting this one. Oh, hey, we haven't pulled that one yet. Okay. So, I'll take it. Pull, that should be 3 for that. Oh, we got the other ones. This one's really good too. They got a lot of good support, so Luna and I will definitely see some. Definitely see some play. I like the psychic stuff as well, and I've been wanting to rebuild some old psychic deck for quite a while. So we'll definitely see what we can do with some of this new psychic stuff. If I can figure out something unique, as you guys know, I like doing something different than everyone else is, and doing like a different take or different. Strategy, mindset, however you want to, perspective, how you want to look at it. As far as building the deck, or the way the deck runs, that's mostly pretty much how, what I've built the channel on for all the other decks that we build. Oh, hey, we got the new Sky Striker card, hey. So that's nice. Heck yeah. Alright, that should be 3 of them. Shouldn't need more of them either. So we should be good. I'll go ahead and put. Yeah, we'll check prices at the end, guys, and we'll see how we do. It's really going to depend on what chase cards we really pull out of this set, depending on how well we do, because like I said, from what I can tell, the price has already kind of been Primite Fusion. It seems like the pricing for most stuff has already been kind of killed over from what it looks like. Alright, final 2 and we'll finish the first box. Yeah, if you guys haven't yet liked the stream, just consider liking the stream. It really does help out the channel. Hey, there's our Morganite. So, there's one. We need 2 more, at least. So. Yeah, I'll probably do some with the Luna Knights too. I should have like all their stuff as well. Oh hey, Dakota. I appreciate you joining in, man. Oh shoot. Okay, hey, we finally pulled one of these. I definitely want to do something with these guys, with the new reptile support too. I've been wanting to do something with that for a while. We'll wait and see. Everybody's theorizing the ban list is gonna hit Sunday. So we'll see if we get the new ban list Sunday. If we do, then we can start going through and making, some new deck profiles and stuff. So, toss that out. But that's cool. That one back there. Alright, on box number 2, guys. Keep in mind, guys, we have a case. We have a long way between you guys can see. There's more off camera that you can't see. So, keep that in mind. There's a lot more boxes here to come that you can't even see that's on the back side of that camera that it's just not angled where you can see it. So we got plenty more to go through. So definitely don't go nowhere. Hey, okay, hey. RB stage land. Oh, it's nice to see you. Heck yeah. Like I said, we'll definitely be building that. I love decks like that, so it's definitely my play style. So as usual, we'll check her out and see what we can do. So, like I said, it reminds me of Scareclaw in a sense, just a little bit of a different play style or strategy. We got more teleport stuff, so that's good. Alright. I don't think we need anything else. Let me do this one. Turn it as Y. It's already messing with my arm. And it'll let me go a little faster. Hey, Monarch's Revolt. But yeah, like I said, stay tuned for them. I'm definitely to see what we can do to make them crazy good. So that'll be fun. Oh shit. Oh hey, we got one of the newer ones. Another one of the newer ones. So this is Eidos, I guess I pronounce it, the Underworld Monarch. So fantastic. We definitely want to see him. So good stuff so far. We're seeing stuff that we want. That's always a good sign to start out with. Like I said, I don't remember what the prices were on some of the chase cards. We haven't pulled anything really crazy yet. We haven't pulled any Starlights yet. Those are going to be where our real money is. So we'll see what the ratios. I think they were supposed to keep the ratios the same as the QCR, so we should technically pull for. I'm assuming that was my understanding. I haven't watched too many unboxings yet, so you guys let me know if you've watched enough and you've seen that it's roughly the same as the QCRs. That was my understanding. It was supposed to match how they were doing the quarter centuries as far as the Starlight, because before Starlights were just one per case, unless they messed up the case ratios, and then you just did get one in your case. Because you guys know, or anybody that's been on the watched the channel for a while, that was our issues when they first started doing Starlights, because there was a few sets before I ever got the first one, because I kept getting every case that I ordered did not have a Starlight in it. Or like, what was it, the 2010s I got another one of the new Monarch cards. We opened, what was it, five or six cases of the 2010s, and I was never able to pull a Dragoon. I ended up having to buy a Dragoon from another YouTuber that I'm friends with. Because he had pulled so many of them. He had pulled, I think, like 4 or 5. I'm like, Jesus, man. He got all the ones that should have been. They were supposed to be my case, because they were supposed to be at least one per case in the 2010s, but I even ordered them from different vendors too. I think if I recall right, I ordered like 3 different vendors, and still we got the main card. Ordered from 3 different vendors, and that still didn't change anything. I still never pulled the damn thing. After going through 3 different vendors, you figured that would, figured that would have made a difference, but nope. This wasn't meant to be to pull him for whatever reason. Yeah, it's starting to storm here, guys, so if I go missing, I may have lost internet or electricity. I've got another more. I like this one. We'll see if it tails it into like the Starfrost lore, because it looks like a lot of people had said, the different worlds that's up there. Like, says, wonder if they're ruling like the Starfrost lore. So I'm curious if that's what's going on. So lore-wise, we'll see if we can find out more about that down the road. But that kind of looks like what that is. And I've seen a few other people post videos kind of thinking the same thing too. So. Alright, we'll go ahead and get that out of the way. Let me go ahead and put some of these up real quick, just to get them out of the way. We don't want nothing get damaged here.
like that, of course.
But yeah, we're on the road to the 10,000 subscribers, guys. We're still trying to get my hours back, so we can get monetization back. Any money as far as donation, or once I get monetization back, we'll be going to help purchase more equipment for the channel, especially for us to do for our Saturday duels, live streams with my friends, so that way you guys can see a lot more, and it'll be a lot more entertaining and fun. Yeah, they've been good so far, but we could get the extra equipment to be better. So from what I looked up, we need roughly a little over $600. So that's kind of the goal, the money that I can raise from the channel, from whatever way, whether it be once I get my monetization back, or if any donations, that's what it'll be going to purchase 2 cameras for us to use for the live streams on the weekend. But if you don't have money to donate, that's perfectly fine. Just, you watching and definitely liking the video goes a long way. That helps the chance the video will be shared to someone else, and they'll subscribe and check out other content on the channel too. So just watching and hitting the like button and subscribing if you're not already goes a long way as well too. Blaster. I'm glad they started making more psychic stuff. So I'm really hoping they'll redo the X-Saber stuff. That's like one of the lore sets that they haven't redone that's old school that was meta. I've been waiting for them to announce something with it. I just thought that's crazy they hadn't done anything for it. They fit pretty much most of all the main decks from back then. I always forget which are the ones they're kind of missing at the moment, but they got the 6 Samurai, they got Gladiator Beast. We got another one, so that's our second one. We need one more, just in case we need a play set. So I'm hoping that's what they were gonna, do at some point. Because they could use, they're already mostly synchro based, so they could just use some updated synchros. Okay, we got another Morganite, so that's good. I guess our second one. Yeah, anything like that would help the deck go a long way. But I'm just surprised I haven't heard people talk more about, more about it, whether it be wanting more support or anything like that. Because it was quite a fan favorite for quite a bit back in the day. Right up there with the Lightsworn and Gladiator Beast that was kind of going on around that same time. There goes the thunder again. Alright, there's that one, guys. So we'll go on to box number 3. What did that go? Alright, let me open this and then we'll move these common cards out of the way. Alright, so we got that. Let me move that. Turn away. Everything's nice, neat, safe, put away. We'll go and pull a few of them out just so it's a little quicker for me. Let me put some of these up first. Yay. Alright, you guys can kind of see them. Cool. Let's see. Oh, okay. Well, she's nice. That was a good pull. We haven't pulled her yet either. So that's a good secret pull. Let's see if I can turn more this way, because it's killing my... Because that motion doing that is killing my... killing my right arm. I'm having to go so far.
go so far out. But yeah, always get quite a bit of workout going through these packs every time we do this. Thursdays I don't say we don't do it often, but we do it quite a bit, especially for a smaller channel. Most small channels don't spend quite this much money on cards for the most part. We got our second one of him, so that's solid. I think I will end up wanting 3, so we already got our second one pretty early, so that's good. But I'm pretty sure he's pretty cheap, so I'm not too worried, but it would be nice to pull everything that we need so we don't have to spend any more money or have to wait longer to get stuff. That way I can try and play stuff this weekend for you guys to check out in the live stream. We got our third one of these, so. Yeah, the stream seems good. I may try and stream either back to Facebook again or to Kick. I don't know if anyone even streams Yu-Gi-Oh! On Kick. I very doubt it. I don't know if even any of the big people have tried doing that yet. So we may try that. I may try and stream Kick along with YouTube and Twitch. Just if we might get any extra attention or eyeballs to the channel kind of thing. Alright, we got, that's our second one of those. Maybe a third. It's our second or third. So. Yeah, I should have moved that sooner. Me doing all that. Turn it early on is already messing with my arm. I got our second one of those. Pulled that pretty quickly. Oh, wait. Okay, we got our second one of them. So far, no Starlight, guys. We haven't seen one yet. Usually it'd be like this box or probably the next when we would see one. So, I tend to get them. Usually it is like towards like the last part of the box. So if we are going to get one, it would be coming up soon in this one or the next box potentially. If the ratios, you know, like I said before, have stayed compared to the QCRs, that would match roughly around that. If not, then it may be a few more boxes. Maybe a few more boxes. Oh, hey, there we go. We haven't pulled her yet. So that's nice. So this is Gold Leo. I think once I want out of here, I want. We've already got, pretty much should have all the psychic stuff. We got more of the monarch stuff. We've almost got all of it that I need out of here. I know we need some more of the Morganite the monster card. There she is, speaking of. I always have a thing with speaking cards into existence. That's literally getting this out of my mouth, but yeah, this is the card I really needed to pull another one of. So, talk about. Always been just happen. What I should do before I do the streams is I should look up the most expensive card and just keep talking about it. So I would pull it on camera. Because I have a bad habit of talking about a card and then immediately pulling either that pack or the following pack. The only time that it never worked was for Stupid Dragoon. That's the only time that kind of coincidence or situation didn't come up with Dragoon with the chase card I could never pull. Which is crazy to buy from 3 different vendors. Like I said, I bought at least somewhere to 4 to 6 cases, and still was not able to pull one back in 2020.
said some of my friends pulled, he pulled like, some cases he pulled like 2 or 3. You got some of those good cases where mine were just dead cases. Not saying I didn't get good stuff, but I just didn't get the drinking. I still had good pulls, or solid pulls on some of them, of course. But just no Dragoon. And that was way back when Dragoon was, over $100. That's when he had that very first printing, and he was extremely meta back then. Because he was getting played so much and branded at the time. Oh hey, we haven't pulled this yet, so this will come up in the future too. So this is a good pull. We won't see so much play now, but we'll see this down the road. So that'll be a good one for us to hold on to for a little bit. Alright. Yeah, so it's definitely not in this one, so we'll see what our luck is with the next one. See if we can get a QCR. Yeah, guys, we're on the road to try and get me back to monetization again, so I need to hit, it looks like 4,000 watched hours again. So definitely consider, if you checked out our Saturday stream, Kings of the Hill, whether you watch it after this one or definitely consider checking that out. That was very, definitely very interesting. Oh hey, we got the Cog Man. We haven't pulled him yet, that's nice. Anything like that. That's one thing with the streams too. The more people we get in with the streams, the longer you guys watch, that really helps me get back to that. Because once we get monetization back, that'll help out a lot with me trying to, get those cameras for us to use on Saturdays, and I can use in other videos too, or live streams like this one here. When I just do the unboxing, so you guys can see have different angles. Because I would like to have more than just a setup. It's already pre-set up, and I can just come in and shoot. Versus having to move still a few things around, so stuff like that where I can make it a little easier, where I can just instantly go and, we're good to go and I'm not having to set everything up to find stuff and things of that nature. That would help out a lot as well, so. Another Primite Fusion. Yeah, we'll see if this is the box we get a Starlight. Like I said, this should be, if we're sticking to, we got a second one of them. I think we're missing one of them, right? For the links. That's what I want to say. I could be wrong. Because I want to say there was 3 links, right? We've only pulled 2. 5, if I recall correctly. On our volts. We're going to do this because I don't want to keep reaching. That's what's messing with me. Try to scoot up. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, there's Morganite. Let's see. What do we do? Let's do this. We always have some good luck. Let me do. Because I haven't done this in a while. Let me put our music on. I haven't done that in a while. That's usually classic for us. For unboxing, I usually have better luck. We do that well. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, because I think there's a double feeding back. Okay, good. Alright, so this should be the music. You guys should be able to hear the music now. Let me know if you can hear it. It should be, if it's too loud or too low, let me know and I can readjust it. But it should be on its usual settings from when I used
used it the last time. Kind of have some music to go in the background a little bit. Vanquish Soul. That's the only downside with YouTube and stuff like that, or specifically more YouTube than anything else. Twitch is a little more, or tends to be typically more lenient for listening to copyrighted music and stuff like that, but if I did that on here, it would... But that's should be our third one, right? I think that's our third one. It's our second or third, I want to say third. That should be our second one of him, I think. Second or third. Alright, we're getting close. Like I said, usually it's this side where we pull the Starlight. Sometimes I get them on this, but usually mine typically tend to be on the left. Alright, we'll pull. Let's go ahead and put these up real quick. We'll actually put the Kaiba Man on front. Alright. But yeah, my goal is to get, you know, to continue to build the live streams and obviously rest of our community here on YouTube and Twitch. But definitely for YouTube, we want to try and get the stream. I would say try and get the stream to at least 20 people. That's kind of my first goal. To do that, let's get like 20 live viewers at one time. The most we've hit, I think, so far is 12. So we're not too far from, kind of getting there. But I think the most we've hit in 12 and kind of stayed at 12 for quite a bit as on Saturdays when we do the live IRL duels. Oh, nice. Sounds like that would be definitely very interesting. I don't think we've pulled him yet. So awesome. Well, we got a few more packs in here. Let's see if we manage to get it, or if the ratios are different than I thought for this set. Because we still got, what, 6? We got 8 more boxes after this one, so definitely don't go anywhere, guys. But there's still a lot more to come after this one. We still got 8 more boxes to go through. So, dun, dun, dun. Okay, another Luna Knight. Alright, we'll go ahead and take these out since it's still messing with my arm. But yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Another one of him. We should have enough of him that we shouldn't really need anymore. Another him. We just pulled one of him not too long ago. Nothing else. Let's see. Well, we got it. Okay. We got the Trapaholic. We hadn't pulled that yet. Which, if I recall right, I think that looked pretty cheap. Ultra-wise. Yeah, looks like we're not going to get one in this one. Out of this box. Okay. Let's see. Alright. Okay, okay. On to the next one, guys. But yeah, I truly appreciate everybody tuning in. I really do appreciate your guys' love and support. It does go a long way with you guys tuning in and hanging out and definitely chatting with me in the chat. I truly appreciate it. Every bit of that helps us, continue to grow and continues to motivate me to, continue to post in more to the channel as we're on the road to try and see if we can hit 10K. Because I think once we get there, then I can really start, at that point we should get enough views to really support, where I'm not going so much out of pocket to buy cards and things like that. So that'll make it where I can, the videos will start to kind of pay for themselves, and I should be breaking even, or I'm hoping close to even by that point, instead of losing. At this point it's all 100%. I'm losing at this point. So I'm hoping that'll help out, and I'll be continue, more giveaways I can do for you guys, and better equipment that I can get to upgrade for, for my regular videos and my IRL duels with my friends, or whatever other shenanigans we may come up with too. But that's what we're doing at the moment. That's been really fun. Let's see, teleport. Yeah, I'm definitely looking to play in these teleport cards, so, and see what we can do with the good old psychics. And we'll see if psychics can finally get something going. They haven't really done too much over the years, from what I recall. When they were starting to take off, I think, what was it, My Master? I think they just put it to 1. I don't think it was. I don't know if it was ever forbidden. I think it was just put to 1. There goes the thunder again. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not coming through the headset. Let's see. But yeah, hopefully it don't get worse, because I hate to lose connection in the middle of unboxing these live. Alright, we'll move those up. Move those over there out of the way. Oh, hey, we pulled another one. We haven't pulled her yet. So, Vanquish Soul, Holly Sue, or Holy, or is it Holy Sue, I guess? Holy Sue, Holly Sue. But she's psychic, so that's a good one. But yeah, if Vanquish Soul pops off again, like let's doing stuff with Scareclaw, I'll definitely pop up, going crazy with all of my. Because someone had posted the other day, I can't remember who it was. I'm sorry. Asking about, what was my favorite version, because I have so many versions. So we'll be doing, I won't say all of them, but the ones that I think that are most prevalent, and then some if I can't think of a video to post, I can do the other ones that are more for fun, just to show, hey, I can, mechanically make it work. Oh, hey, we haven't pulled one of these yet. Artemage, Disorcus. So that's nice. All right, let's do this. We'll go and put that up. We'll make that the main card now. That's probably our coolest looking secret we've pulled. I would say that. Oh, dang. I covered that one and we literally pulled the other one. Dang. That's wild. So now we have 2 of them. That's insane. Talk about back to back. Okay. got a few more to go after this one. It may be back just to one, but I thought it was going back to staying the same as the QCRs and not the old school Starlight where it was just one per case. But it looks like it may have went back, or I just got maybe a bad set. I think it's our third. That's either our third or fourth one of those. So we pulled quite a bit of them. That's either our last copy or we have an extra. We got, that should be our third or fourth copy as well of her. Which I kind of want multiple copies, so I'm fine with us pulling like 6 of, you know, at least 6 of her. So if we can get a few more of her, that would be nice. Because I got some other ideas to throw in decks too, so it'd be nice to pull, like I said, pull all what we need and not have to buy more after, you know, already spending close to 800 bucks for this. So, because like I said, I highly doubt we make, especially the way it's looking so far, if we make any of our money back, you know, of course stay tuned at the end and we'll look through and see what we've, you know, done number wise as usual. But so far I don't think it's going to be too good. Just based on the last time I looked at the prices. So, but you never know. So we'll wait and see. All it takes is that, you know, one card or two really just to make all your money back. So, all right, we got a second one of him. We ain't seen one of those in a while, quite a while. So that works out. Yeah, so it looks like we're not going to get it out of that one because it probably should have been that one or the one before that for the Starlight if there was one. So, because usually for me it's like the last 4, I would say like what, the last 4 to 6 packs typically it seems like. I'd have to go back and watch my own videos to see, you know, what exact number, but it usually seems like that 4 to 6 range that they tend to show up in. Alright, let me... That's wild. There we go. Oh, yeah, I'll just leave it on top. That's fine. Alright, we'll finish off this row here. We'll move some stuff down so you guys can kind of see in the back. Almost grabbed that the wrong way. That could have went real bad, real south. Galaxy. I pulled a second one of her, that's good. Took us a while before we ever seen her, so that's not bad. That's solid. Because we definitely needed more of her, so. See, we're what, about at an hour, yeah. So I'm trying to speed up because we're definitely, we started out probably a little slower than normal, but I always like to try and sort everything as we go through so I don't have to spend like another hour re-going through the cards after the stream, you know what I mean? But yeah, whatever I don't need we may end up selling. Some of it I'll definitely give away to you guys as well, like we usually do for everything I'm pulling out to the side for the 10K sub giveaway. So we'll pull out stuff from this set just like I do from every other set that we unbox here on the channel. Same as we did for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway I did when we hit that. What seems like forever, forever ago at this point. Let's see. Oh, we pulled another one him. We ain't seen that in a while either. It's not too bad. We got more than enough of her, so. Yeah, I'm really starting to think the ratios are the same. It's one per case, or we just got a really bad case. So, I guess they did shift it back. Or somehow I just managed to mix them up very, very well. Which is a possibility because I did shuffle the boxes around. So that, I mean, that could be it too, so. Oh, hey, we got Sky Striker. There you go, Dakota, if you're still watching. I was wondering we were going to pull her. Took quite a while for us to get to her. Oh, yep, there he is. Oh, I actually haven't seen this one yet either, so that's nice. It's definitely a very interesting deck. Yeah, I think it's Omega. I've seen a few yeah, I've got it a few times on Omega, not a lot, but I've seen a few people play it on Omega. Alright guys, after this one we have 6 boxes left to go, so definitely could consider staying and joining the party. We got quite a bit more to open still, and on the road to pull on the Starlight, so we'll see what we get. I mean, it's been I think it's been an okay set so far. I mean, we'll see what the numbers show at the end as usual, but I just don't remember the pricing of these guys. So we've pulled none of the. Oh wait, can you guys see it on camera? Yeah, there you go. Well, we got our first Starlight. As usual, we have to speak it into existence. I guess I said it enough finally for it to come up. Let's see what we pull. Looks like it's probably gonna be the where the hell's he at? Oh well. No, it's actually the Magician Girl. Just because it's her, I could see that one actually being worth pretty decent. So I expect her to be. Yeah, I expect her to be pretty decent. We'll see. She may end up being lower, but usually anything that's like Dark Magician Girl is usually pretty pricey, and that's kind of their version of her. So cool. So finally, we finally pulled one. So. Doing best I can to speed up. I think we're doing pretty good on time because we started out slow and it seems like I'm going through these pretty quick now. So I'm trying to think what else I want to pull that we haven't gotten yet. I'm trying to think what we're missing. Almost at 50? Oh, that's kind of low. I was expecting a little more for her. But it's one of those things. Usually those like that are usually really low, or they're really high. In this case, she just happens to be low, unfortunately. Thanks for letting me know, Brian. Well, I thought I opened it. Oh, hey, we got another Kaiba man. So we got 2 of him now. We'll see. I mean, I'm hoping there's gonna be more than just that one, because that's the only one we get with this. That's gonna be so sad. That's gonna be so sad. I'm really hoping there's gonna be another 3 in this box, because that's all we get was her. I mean, I probably won't sell her. I'll probably still keep it for collection purposes. I don't see me selling her, so. But yeah, I thought it was this one. I thought it was the Vanquish Soul one. That one probably would have been worth a lot more money. Sitting pretty? Okay. Gotcha. But everything's been good with the stream, guys, so I'm glad that was work with this increase in the quality of it. So you guys should be able to see the cards really pretty solid. So this Saturday we should be able to do the stream better than ever quality wise, because I'll stream in this same format. So you should be able to make out more of the cards on the field better than I would say probably at least twice as good as before, or close to twice as good. So if you've been enjoying the streams on Saturday, they should be even better. Every week I'm trying to, like I was telling the guys, I'm trying to add something new to it, as far as improving the quality of them. So every week I try and get something, even if it's something like that that's kind of, you know, seems like kind of minor, but just, you know, slowly improve it over time. You know, even something that's kind of small, you keep adding that up over time, and then it becomes a lot of, you know, huge progress, because you're just constantly improving and constantly coming up with ways that you can improve, or other different perspective or ideas that you could, you know, do things. So in this case, a lot of the settings that I'm trying out are different, so ain't seen that in a while. Alright, move that out the way. But yeah, I'm looking forward to see how we do Saturday, and how the quality of the stream looks, because I meant to do that last Saturday, but I thought it had changed over, but I guess I didn't hit I guess this, you know, the classic, you know, didn't hit save, I guess is what happened, and then I didn't notice it. Oh, we got our second one of her. That's not too bad. I think I only needed one, but if I play multiple decks with her, I'll probably need a second one. So that's not bad. I'm fine with that, because I would have wanted at least 2 copies anyway. So but yeah, if you guys have any ideas for something you'd like to see during the streams on Saturday, let me know. Like I said, we did kind of a King of the Hill style Yu-Gi-Oh event this past weekend. We hadn't talked about anything. Yeah, I would love to do like a tag one at one point. I think it's our second one of him. I think we've only got one so far, so that's probably a really good pull. Even though it's probably not that expensive, but we needed it, at least card-wise. But yeah, I would like to do a tag duel at some point, so that'd be interesting to see, kind of like a tag matchup. Because I miss doing those on stream when we used to do them on Omega. And if we don't do nothing on Fridays, I may bring back the Omega streams on Friday. So we may stream, and I play with you guys. You guys as the viewer, maybe like on Friday nights. And then on Saturday nights, we, you know, chill out and play Yu-Gi-Oh! IRL with my friends. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. We'll see what happens. But that's kind of what I'm thinking of doing, because I miss doing that. Plus, I get usually a lot of good practice in when I do that. Dang, talk about, we literally pulled them back to back. That's wild. Like, at least give me something else. You know what I mean? That's insane, man. I was about to say, we pull a third one, like, holy shit. Like 3 in a row. It's like someone didn't do their job right. I ain't seen her in a while, so that's good. I think it's our 5th one of her, I think, right? I think we need at least one more is what I wanted. I said I wanted at least 6. Oh, hey, here we go. So we got our second Sky Striker. It's hard to tell the writing for the name of it, at least with the lighting. I can't honestly see it because of the glare. Can I read it? I'm too blind, unfortunately, to even. It's not because I can't pronounce it, I just can't see it. That's too good. Either I can't pronounce it or I'm too blind to see it. That's too funny. Too funny. Alright. Make sure. Okay. Let's go. Oops, I didn't mean to mess that up. Alright, let's put some things away first real quick, and then we'll move on to the... I'll put it over so you guys can see it. We'll move on to the next box. I had a feeling that's what it was as soon as I could kind of see that. So we got a third one. That was pretty quick. We just pulled the other one just a moment ago. Not sure if we needed 3. We have 3 though. That one's okay, that's their field spell. But yeah, let me know if you guys would like. Unfortunately, I don't have a way to get access to cards sooner before they come out, unfortunately. Hopefully one day we'll be able to do that. Especially if I get access to, open the store, which is really one of the major goals of my channel. Then we can start doing pre-content, and then what I could do with my friends is doing live stream duels and videos and things like that, with showing off the decks early in advance. with me getting them as a card shop. That's eventually like long-term my ideas, doing stuff like that, and then filming like tournaments, you know, like locals and stuff like that I would host, and things of that nature down the road here on the channel. So we'll see if we're able to pull that off one day with your guys' help, hopefully so. I'm really looking forward to see how these Morganite cards turn out. I haven't play tested them yet. I think I've started building the deck, but I don't think I've finished it yet. I'll have to check out some videos like you, because I always love like checking out people's videos first and getting a perspective. Sometimes I'll do the opposite and just do my own thing, especially if it's something I see that, like the Scareclaw stuff, right? I saw that and instantly like, oh, this deck's gonna be insane. And I went to hammer with it. Same thing when I saw the Kashira cards. That's why I've always played them with Scareclaw, because I've never seen them like these are gonna be broken, and definitely be meta relevant. And at least since they've been out, they've always been meta relevant. At least to me, they have. I mean, Unicorn started getting a lot of love here recently, but I loved it even before. Because, right, you can still use it, banish one of their extra deck cards, of course, face down. But it's not just that, it's also not just weakening what they can do for, you know, for that particular duel. But you already know what they're doing in advance. So if they hand trap you during your turn, less than they already imperm or Valor your Unicorn, right? Or Ogre or something. Right? You can see what they're playing. So once you see their extra deck, usually like 99% of the time, you know what deck they're playing. So if you're going first, that helps out a lot. So that way you can change your inboard and the strategies as far as what you're doing, because you get a little more idea of what they're on. Yeah, I think I did, Brian. I think I pulled, I want to say 1 or 2 of them. There's Gold Leo. We ain't seen Gold Leo in a while. Why does it look it's not focused? Maybe it's just the way that looks. But yeah, I want to say we have Brian. I think so. What rarity is it? Is it Ultra or is it a secret? If we hadn't, I'm pretty sure we pulled it. If not, that's the only thing we probably haven't pulled yet, if we haven't. Speaking of them, I think it's our second one of him. Secret. We may have not pulled it then. If we did, we've only gotten one of them. So that's definitely a card that we're looking for then. Oops. Rockets. Looking forward to putting that together. And sorting my quadrillion commons into boxes. So I finally bought boxes to put them into so I don't have them everywhere. I gotta find another way to like selling them or like getting rid of like bulk common stuff. So if there's anything you guys ever need, like you're looking for a set, especially that's like common or even hollow, maybe even ultra, depending on the set, or even sometimes secret. Don't be afraid to message me on Discord and see if I got something that you're looking for. If you're interested in purchasing something off me, I've got to go through and upload a lot of my stuff to TCG Player again too, and get back to selling on there as well, and that'll help support the channel as well and help offload a lot of cards that or because I just have too much stuff and I can only hold so much stuff in this tiny house. So hey, there we go, we got another one, guys. So yeah, so we should be getting, I guess, 4. It's just gonna take a while for us to get to him. Oh, this has got to be worth something. This has got to be worth more than the other one we pulled. This one's got to be more than 50. It's going to be crazy if this one's less than $50, but I would imagine this is way more than 50. So, but yeah, guys. So I guess I was right. I thought I was. It's one of those ones that takes for us to get to them. So we should have 2 more to pull. I think that's a solid. I think, at least I would imagine, be a solid one. We'll see. I was wrong about the other one. Got another one of him that we won't need quite just yet. We got 4 boxes left, guys, so don't go anywhere. And like I said, and we'll check the prices. So with those pulls and the other ones on, definitely Starlights that should be hopefully on the way. We should be doing pretty decent. I don't know if we're going to be able to have a positive pull on this one, though. I think we're still going to end up probably losing money. But that's what I expected going into this, after everything dropped so much. But yeah. Okay. I figured I would be. I expected that one to be one of the better ones. Or definitely one of the better ones. Hey, another Leo. Alright, that should give us our 3rd Leo. Down to the final 4, guys, and we should have 2 more Starlights. Sometimes we get gypped on the 4th, so we may just have 1 more Starlight, so we'll see. Hopefully, especially with this set, we really do need all 4, so hopefully we don't get gypped again. We keep getting a crap load of these. Hey, we ain't seen her in a while. We'll get our 3rd one of her. So that's good. So we got a full playset of her, if needed. I don't think we need a playset. I think we probably just need 2. Heartburn real bad. Keeps messing with me. Dang, I missed that can completely. We getting there. Second one of her. That's been a harder one for us to pull, but that's not too bad. I don't see myself playing that deck, so if those are worth anything, I'll probably end up selling them or adding them to definitely to the giveaway. I'll probably add some of them to the giveaway because I have no use for them. Bam. many comments. Let's see. Yeah, I appreciate everybody that's tuned in, and everybody that's been here since the beginning or that just joined in as well. I know you guys got a lot of different options you could be doing, whether spending time with friends or family or watching another content creator, whether it be YouTube or something different. Okay, yeah, so we haven't pulled this one yet, Brian, because I would remember pulling this. So this is our first one. So yeah, we haven't pulled one yet. I would remember this. So this is our first one. So we'll actually use that to start a new one. So that's our first one. So we need 2 more. I can imagine this one's probably pretty expensive, especially hard as it's been for us to pull. So we got 1. Especially considering we've been through almost the entire case without pulling one. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure we haven't pulled one of them. I would have remembered that, and I don't think we got anything until now. Good old Monarchs. Well, but I'm glad they're doing better with the packs. These have been so much more pleasant to open. We've already got a shitload of him. We really don't need any more. Because I know some packs we've done on stream before, they've been such a pain in the ass to open, and then you end up messing up the cards or something happens. So I'm glad this seems to be one better one that's just so easy, and they just glide open so smoothly. So right, yeah. Definitely. Let's see. Oh snap! I mean, hit the camera. The drill. Alright guys, we got 3 more boxes after these 4 packs here. So we still got 3 more boxes. We still have, like I said, we should have at least one more collector rare, if not 2, out of them. So we should have some really insane pulls out of these next few boxes here. This one, we've already went too far in, so I doubt it's in these last 2 packs here. So more than likely it would be in the next box we go through, is what I would imagine. Alright, yeah, we've pulled quite a few of them. That should be, I think, a fourth or 5th one. So alright, let me kind of clean these up as usual, and then we'll proceed. Alright, that one's full too, so those 2 are full. Go ahead and grab. Go ahead and grab 3 more. Alright. Let's move her along. Yeah, we definitely have 6 copies of her. I think that's our 7th or 8th, so yeah. Should have enough for the different versions of decks. I would like to see them do more stuff with the Gemini too. Hey, we got another Ace Zero. So that's our 2nd one of her. So that's awesome. Alright, we're almost halfway done with this one, guys. Like I said, usually it's the left-hand side, and that's what it's been so far. So... It's what? That's our 10:30. Figured I'd been done by now. There's only an hour and a half in. I just started so late was the issue. We're doing pretty good. This usually takes me about 2 hours, so we're about on par where I normally finish, it looks like, if not a little earlier, since we speeded up quite a bit. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to playing the new Monarch stuff. And definitely see what I can do with the, Right. Hey, here we go. RB stage lane. I think that's our third one. So, we should be good on those now. I think that's our third one. So, fantastic. Alright, let's see Moment of Truth, guys. Because if this doesn't have it, that means we would need to pull a Starlight out of the last two boxes if we don't get one out of here. So we should be seeing one. Looks like a little more left than I think. So it should be probably a little further down. But there should ideally be one in this one. Alright, there's our third one of that for our Sky Strikers. So we managed to pull 3 of them. So that's got to be pretty solid. Alright, we think it would be pretty solid. We'll see here in just a moment. I still can't believe it made an exceeds for them. For Vanquish stuff. You figured it would have been another link. You know what I mean? Right. So, very interesting decision. But yeah, we need Scareclaw to get like a Link 2, and I would love a Link 5, like the idea that I've mentioned a few times. But that's only getting 2 extra deck monsters, because really, like, we need more. Because what? Tyr got 3, Cashier only got 2, Scareclaw only got 2. So it's like those 2 archetypes got shorted 1. And then especially with Riseheart getting banned, you know, Cashier is down to 1. Tyr's technically down to 2 with it's our third one. So Alright, so I guess we'll see, guys. We may get short of one and only pull 3 out of this one. We're down to the final 2 boxes. It shouldn't be in this last one. I'd be highly surprised. Nope. So, technically we should pull double. So, we'll see if that's what we actually pull. I'm not expecting us to, but technically we should. Be crazy if I mixed it. It's either way, it's crazy that I mixed it up that way that we would get them at the end. Even just one of them. So, especially if I pull 2 of them back-to-back boxes, that I managed to sort them where literally 2 of them are the last 2 boxes. What is the odds of that? That's insane. So, we'll see. We're looking for what Starlights we can really finish with, and we need the field spell, so we really need one more. Well, speaking, so this is what I'm saying, man. I have such a good habit of talking about the card. I literally hadn't finished even getting the sentence out of my mouth as usual, and I literally pulled the card. One day we'll have to clip these and then post a short video of me doing that so much, talking about it and literally just pulling the card that I'm talking about. So that's good. We got at least the second one, so that's at least doable at that point. Hopefully we can get the third one. It's highly unlikely, but hopefully we can. But that's definitely a good one to see, because it's been so hard for us to get. So we got another Trapaholic. I think we've only pulled literally one of these, if I recall right. So this one's been a very hard one for us to see, but I think this one was like 50 cents or something. I think last time it was very, very cheap, if I recall right. We've only seen, I'm pretty sure 2 of them. I want to say that's literally our second one out of this case. I don't know why it's so hard for us to pull, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's our second one. That's not one of the ones we've been really seeing. Alright. Moment of truth, guys. So, there should be, we're getting closer and closer to where should be a Starlight. So, we'll see if that's what the case, or if we got shafted again. We got shafted in the last unboxing. We got shafted 1/4 century. So, let's see if we get shafted again. Alright, we got our third one of her. Not that we needed it. Because I got the other cards, but I don't see play in that deck. So more than likely I'll probably just give them away to you guys once we hit the 10,000 sub goal. That and the, you know, the other quadrillion cards over the last what three or 4 years that I've unboxed will be in there as well too. The longer we take, the bigger the giveaway we'll get. It'll end up being like the last time. Somebody will end up getting like over 3 to 5 grand worth of cards. As long as it's taking us to get there, the giveaway just keeps growing massively. Because I don't buy every set, but I buy you know, at least the main ones. If I knew this one was going to turn out like this, I wouldn't have bought a case, and I just would have bought the cards I wanted. Because it'd have been much cheaper for me to do that, because the main stuff I want is insanely cheap. At least for the main decks that I want to play for the most part. Because I would have probably only spent, what, maybe $400. That's our fourth one of her. Versus me spending, you know, close to 800. You know what I mean? So I'd have got at least about half my money back. If not, maybe a little bit more, but I figured probably about half. So, but we'll see if it's worth it when we check our pricing. Yeah, it looks like we're probably going to get shafted one. I don't see pulling one this here. So, alright guys, we'll see if we get, maybe we'll end up getting two and get double shafted. So, don't go anywhere. This is going to be a nail biter. Hey, we got our third one of this one. So, we ain't seen that one in a while. So, I'm fine with that. I'm pretty sure we don't need 3, but we got it. So we need the field spell, and we really just want a Starlight. I don't know of anything else out of here that we need. So basically just the field spell and Starlight is all we really care about pulling out of this particular box. Anything else, I don't think there's anything else that we need that we haven't already gotten, or, you know, gotten multiple copies of. I don't know why things are shuffling freaking weird. But yeah. Alright, let me get something to drink before we get last party started. Yeah, looks like I'll finish pretty much about on time like normal. So that's good. At least I'm nothing but consistent. Even after all this time. It's hard to believe I've been doing this for a little over 5 years now. I didn't feel like it's been 5 years. But we've been uploading videos and live stream. That's mostly what I've really done is live stream. Even the times I've taken breaks from posting videos, I usually always try and live stream. That should be our third one of that one too. Alrighty, we're almost at the moment of truth, guys. So, are we getting double shafted? Will we pull the field spell? But yeah, it'd be so nice once we get if I get the shop up and going, so that way that we can do these much better and a much higher quality, and a much quantity too. We'll be open a crap load more cases than this, because I probably would open like 4 cases on stream, and then do a bunch of matches and stuff like that. You know, obviously a different day and time, with my friends showing off the new archetypes and things like that. Well, there's the third one. We were talking about that earlier. We didn't really see that card at all in this case. So we managed to pull a playset at literally at the very end. We pulled the last 2 out of that box and the previous box and out of this box. So that's wild. That's good. That means it's a good sign we'll get our field spell, because we completed that playset. Let's see if we can complete that playset, because that should be the only playset that we're missing. Would be the... Oh, yep, actually this one too would be one, because we've only pulled one of these if I recall right. So that would be our second one. So that's our other playset we're missing. So we're missing one of them. We're not going to pull another one, so we've only got 2 of them, which just should be all we need is 2 anyway, if that. So... trillion commons. Alrighty, moment of truth. We hadn't seen her in a while. I think, now I think about it, I think she's another one we didn't pull 3 of. I think this is our, I want to say second? It's our second, she's our second or third. So we may be missing a copy of her too. We'll have to look at, we'll look here until we finish this up. We'll go through and review all the secrets, guys, so don't go anywhere. We may review the ultras too if you guys want to see the ultras. Just let me know in chat. If you guys don't care about the ultras, because there's not too many crazy ultras in this set, we can just look at the secrets and glance over the starlights here in just a moment, and then we can check out the pricing of the cards on TCG Player here in just a moment and see how we did. But we're any pack now. Our starlight should appear. We ain't seen that in a while. Oh, bad Jeremy. So many cards. Alright. Oh man. Alright, we're down to 5 packs, guys. And we've only pulled 2. So, I mean, we definitely should get at least 3. I'm going to be really ticked if we get freaking shafted too. The way it's looking, because it should be, I think, this pack or literally the next. I think it should be this one. If it's not this one, we probably just got shafted. Yeah, we just got shafted, I'm pretty sure. We got shafted 2 starlights, it looks like. Holy shit. I think that's really what's about to go down. Morganite. Yeah, I don't see it being in these because by now we usually done pulled it. So we only got 2, so we got oh wait. They changed it. We got one, guys. So we got shafted 1 still, but at least we got the 3rd one. So let's see what we got. Oh, we got the Monarch. That's cool because I'm playing Monarch, so that's fine. It's probably not going to be worth too much, but I can play it in the Monarch deck we'll be playing. So that's fine. I'm okay with that because I'll actually play this. So this will definitely be going in our deck. So that's fine. It's probably not worth much. It's probably like 20, 30 bucks. But I'm fine with that because we'll actually play it. Hey Roy, how's it going, man? Thanks for joining in. I think it's our 3rd one of him too. It's either our 3rd or 4th. So we should have a full play set of him as well. Alright. Alright, there's that. I keep doing that. Alright guys, so these are our Starlight Rares for this case unboxing. Like I said, usually we tend to get 4, but we only got 3 out of this. And I could have swore it's usually 4 per case. But there are some cases I get 3 and sometimes there's 4. So I don't know if I get extra when I get 4 and it's really supposed to be 3. But I want to say it's supposed to be 4. But I could be wrong. I'll have to look and double check. I can't remember, to be honest. But those are by far our 3, or should be our 3 best pulls. Alright. Alright. So there's our field spells. We only managed to get two of them. So dang it, I don't know why I'm just doing that. There you go. We'll just kind of fan through some of the secrets for you guys that just tuned in so you guys can see some of them. We won't go through the ultras. From what I can tell, like I said, the sets didn't have much that's worth too crazy. Yeah, so we only pulled 2. So yeah, we only pulled 2 of her and 2 of the field spell. And then 2 of him. So there's a few cards we didn't get play sets of that we were just short one. Alright, so now for the time that we've all been waiting for. Let me swap her over. Let's do live scene. Let's do this. Let's get on that TCG player. Alright. It's not that one. That one we didn't get those. So we didn't get that. So I think she was the best. Well, they're kind of split around. Okay, so this one's like 90 bucks. So let's do this like we normally do. So let's see how we come out, guys. Get a rough estimate. So 90 bucks. She's showing around, what, about 40? So 42. We'll say 43. So $43. Let's see where our Monarch is at. Alright, yeah, he's gonna be really cheap. That's what I pretty much expected. He's like 20, so we'll say $24. So out of our most expensive cards, should be roughly, at the very least, 157. It's probably more than that, but I'm not going to take the time to pull them up and look at the listings and all that good stuff. So we're at least at $157. So we're nowhere near what we put in. We should be at least have at least, you know, like double this. We should be in the $300 to $400 range. So that's not good. Starting out. Okay. Secret Leo, we pulled what, at least 3 of him, so be what, 42, so plus 42. Ace, we pulled 2 of her, we'll say at least 12, so 24. We pulled 3 of her, so we'll say what, like at least 25. We pulled at least 3 of him, so we'll say 25 again. We pulled 2 of the Kaiba Man, we'll just say 4 each, so we'll say 8. We pulled 2 of hers, so we'll say plus another 8. We pulled like 5 of him at least, so we'll say plus 20. We pulled 3 of those are really cheap. So we'll say what, at least $3 a piece. So we'll say at least 9. We pulled 3 of them, it should be as well. So we'll just say another 9. No. Somehow I got fucked up. Where is? Oh, I won't do like it used to and show you the. Hang on. That's getting stuck. Yeah, there we go. So 3. Okay, so 3. Okay, so 318. Okay, I got it. So 318 plus $9. 327. All right, we got at least 3 of them. So same thing. We'll just say plus another 9. We pulled a shitload of these. I would say at least probably 5. So I would say at least $12 at minimum. We only pulled 2 of him. He's real cheap. So if we need another, we can pick him up. So we'll just say $5. We pulled, I gotta be at least 5 of these. So we'll say like plus another 10. Yeah, we really got screwed on this set. There's no point in doing anything else really from there, guys. So That's about what I was afraid of. So we'll say at best, counting everything, I got $400 out of the 700 something we spent. So we lost about what I expected, like half my money. So I was better off, like I said, as we were unboxing them live, literally just purchasing the singles from this set because this set is bombed so bad. Now it may come back later on, right? If these guys happen to take off and go meta, this will skyrocket, and then we may be doing, we'll still be under, but maybe do at least pretty decent. But if this deck don't pop off, it's gonna basically stay where it's at. It may drop a little bit more, but at that point it really don't matter as low as it is already. So, but alright guys, I appreciate you guys' love and support. That'll do it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed the live coverage of us going through an unboxing Duelist Advance here tonight here on the channel. Make sure you tune in for Saturday. As far as I know, we should be able to live stream with my friends playing IRL again, and we'll have the settings cranked up so you should be able to see their, our cards better than normal. And then we'll try that out and see how that goes and go from there. But I appreciate you guys. You guys take care and stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.